All right. I think that about covers it. Over here. Okay. Is that the 3 minutes up already? Doesn't quite feel accurate. But assuming it is, we will. There we go. All right. And oh no, that was 3 minutes. All right, cool, cool, cool. So the timing is getting good for that adjustment, so I can get my stuff all done. My little setup during the starting soon. While the 3 minutes runs, and no time is wasted. Wait, what? I already ran a 3 minute ad. That's weird. Hang on, let me get some stuff out of the way. All right. So I decided to make the Emperor figure's name A to heart. Did we have two back to back 3 in ad segments? All right. So here's I was working on society. Professions and trades. Yeah. High Lord of Dominion, Lord Governor, Planetary Governor, Regional Lord, State Lord, Lord Aspirant, etc., etc. Hmm. Do. Ah, that is good coffee. That is quite good coffee. Let's see. Manage prediction, manage poll, manage goals. Okay. Um, guess I'll start. Oh, that's been started. Okay. All right, Vizzy, are you here? believe I should be back in. Extensions. Hmm. Hello, Violet. It's been ages. How are you doing? Been better? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope things improve soon. I am very sleepy today, but I am streaming, so I'm feeling good about that at least. Um, I mean, true, Rosie, true, but so what? I'm gonna make this class equals. Oh, oh no. Oh, hang on. Posture check. Adjusting slash fixing posture. Hydrate. A bit of coffee. And thank you for the checks. Yeah, I get that feeling, wanting the day to be done. Oh no, none of these are. Damn it all. Okay. Hang on, I need to fix my code. Title 3, okay. And back up, we have our title 2. And then I believe there's a lot more title 3s. And if I control... Nope, that does not... Okay. I was hoping to highlight them all individually, but I suppose I won't be able to do that. Copy. Do 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 do. And taking new meds for my diabetes has been killing my... Oh, man. That sucks. And Rosie, you don't have to go just because your quote unquote jobs here is done. I always enjoy your company, Rosie. It's nice to have someone to talk to. You and V both. Do you think they'll be able to get you on different meds soon that don't have nasty side effects, V? Are they intending to? I hope they are intending to at least. Can't believe I forgot to put these in quotations. That makes me mad. There we go. Okay. Classes are fixed. Missed you. And okay. All of my stuff is renamed properly. Let's save before I forget that. But hey, I mean, that was half the point of doing my writing in this structure, so that I could gradually improve my coding discipline on things like this, just as I go. Get that muscle memory on checking and double checking my syntax. Oh wait, oh that's entirely irrelevant. So this one was superfluous. I should have just removed that. There we go. Gotcha. Alright. Title 5. So this is sub to society. Uh Culture. And this is more tied into logistics. E class equals hierarchy. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, come on. Title 5. Hierarchy. Spelling suggestions. Here. Oh, hierarchy, hierarchy. It's an hierarchy. Okay. Rosie lurked. All right, thank you for the the. I can talk. I promise. Jesus. Thank you for the lurk, Rosie. It's an hierarchy. Let's indent that. Okay, let's adjust this further down. Get my stuff fixed. There we go. You as well. Yes, okay. Oh, you're gonna be going far. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Okay, I went one too far. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we are. What's the gig, if I might ask, out of curiosity? ESV. What? You know, that should be accurate. Oh, I'm an idiot. You already said TSA. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little half spaced. I'm super out of it today. And that is accurate. That's understandable. I'm kind of stuck in a job I don't really like right now. I'm not I'm not applying as actively as I should to other jobs. I'm um somewhat pushing. Well, 3. Whoops. Why did I do that? There we go. Then and now my stuff is organized. Each tabbed out. And a lesson to self, do that the first bloody time. Instead of having to do it later. Okay. Save. I'm doing retail right now. Despite my bachelor's. I think I'm gonna try to go for the trades next. I might go back to the post office, but I left because it was really kind of hurting me physically. But if my weight starts to get better under control, um, I might go back. Particularly because I have a better idea of what I'm facing. Um, after having done it once, the pay was really good. My dream job, my dream job is, I guess, a business of my own, which is kind of like what I'm working towards over time. I'm probably going to try for the trades in like a mechanic, like an automotive mechanic position, because I like working in a shop. I feel really comfortable around um the smell of steel and oil. Stygian, hello and welcome in. At one point in time, I had thought that my dream job would be like writing, or gaming, or coding, or game development. And maybe game development, I'm not sure. But honestly, I've come to realize that the stuff I love, kind of by definition, makes for the stuff I love as passions, as like hobbies, don't make for good dream jobs because I don't. The jobs I've enjoyed that I can do 9 to 5 day in and day out are in this weird pleasant middle ground where I can take pride in it and I don't dislike it. I enjoy it in that sense. I'm always challenged. But I'm not really all that invested in a sense of passion. I'm perfectly fine just going good enough. I'm perfectly fine um seeing it as a gig and just honing it so that it's better on its own principle because of quality work. But I'm not attached to it like I'm attached to my writing. I'm not like trying to think of how to make it the absolute best it can be in the sense of an individual thing. I look at it purely as a craft. And maybe I'll get that to that point with my hobbies. I'm trying to change my mentality so that I can actually get further with my hobbies. But at present, I can't see myself being like a freelance writer or a freelance designer because I have a fundamentally different mindset and it doesn't seem to work well in like what you need for a productive workplace. Whereas with the trades or the post office or being a cook or etc., it's a task, it's a job. I'm passionate in it only in the sense that I want to see the people I've made it for value it, and I want to know that I made quality work. And that works well for the job setup and structure, I think, personally. All right. So yeah, I mean, my dream situation would be financial independence. With like passive income and being able to live off of stuff like that. That would be like my full send dream. But that's basically retirement. For dream job, I want something where I can feel challenged, where there's always more to learn, where it's not filled with in business like politics, like the song and dance of the corporate scene. I just really don't care for that. I want my work to be, about the work, not about placating egos and um dancing around inefficient verbiage. I just want to have a job where I have to where I have but where the job lets me constantly kind of one up myself, have something more developed, more learn, another thing to get better at. Um, and I want to be something where I can just do my job. Ideally with relatively minimal connection with people, but I don't mind working with people so much as long as it's in a setting where it can just be about the damn job. Like, I really don't care for places where it just turns into like a drama scene. So that's why I've kind of been leaning towards the trades of late, despite having my degree. Oh, hey V, I'm wondering, do you know how to get the goals visible? Like, I've recently used the goal because I never used it before because I did this purely for hobby style. So I never really did anything to help improve my channel besides making it, I wanted to make the display look good. I wanted to make it look professional in terms of like just the display itself, but in terms of like setting up the visibility for goals, for follow goals or sub goals, or even setting up a throne or all that, I didn't touch any of that because I didn't want my channel to grow in that direction. Um, but I figured I would at least set up a goal for the community to see if they wanted to do it, so they would have the option. And when I set it up, I heard from people that they couldn't actually see it, like it wasn't on display, and I don't know how to do that. I will at some point go and look up a tutorial, but I know that you're also a streamer, so maybe you just know if you're still in chat, and it's on my mind. I should have taken an allergy pill today. How do I want to approach the culture of Aeteria? Stygian, by the way, how was your day if you are still in chat? I presume you've probably gone to lurking with the silence, but if you are still here, how has the day been? YS Books, hello and welcome in. How are you doing today? Awesome. I'm glad to hear. With a name like YS Books, I assume that, well, you're not a first time chapter and your name is familiar. So I've talked to you before from Usurper King's Circle, right? Activity and not sure? Hey, fair enough. And, sacrifice. Oh, A before the individual. Individual. There we go. Did I hurt my hand somehow earlier? Ugh. So I've only just started into the actual typing. My brain's kind of foggy today. Mostly I've been organizing my stuff. Ugh. Do 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 do. Equals title 2. So what are you up to today, YS Books? And change that to 3, 4, 5. A stream upgrade. What are you doing? Excuse me. What the? Okay. That's weird. Alright. Go that for spacing off. A holiday script to display images when there's a holiday. Nice. Hey, where do you go to hard code that stuff? I've seen people hard code for their streams, but like, where are you hard coding it? Are you doing it through a third party system, or is there actually a place to do it on Twitch? Streamer bot. Huh. I'll have to look that up. Sorry. I'm very sleepy today. Oh. I'm gonna need to learn that language. So far, I am only familiar with JavaScript and HTML, CSS. And my familiarity is somewhat limited. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And yes, I am very much stalling. Wait, what? Oh, okay, it's broken. I was, for a second, I'm like, did I? Okay, so I do not throw my brain through a loop. I am going to do that. And that should help me later on. Okay. They have templated, but to create a custom script you need. I see. That makes sense. Well, see, that is on my list. That is on my list of things to learn. So that will do. Yeah, I want to learn Python, JavaScript, and C. The C's in general. Are all those spaced? Okay. Do 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 do. Wonder how many people actually recognize that tune anymore. That was from the Chipmunks, right? I think that was. Ugh. Um. Yeah. No, there's a lot I need to get back into. There's a lot I want to do. But at the very least, I don't consider this coding practice. This is my writing streams, period. But I figure by doing my writing in HTML and using CSS to style it for the page, I'll at the very least passively like get um industry practice, like industry like the syntax and formatting. Um I thought it would be nice to have until 3 a.m. this morning. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that for C. All right, we are on culture. I feel a lot more shaky on this one. All right, what do I want for their culture? How do I want to approach this? Because the skeletal framework of Aeteria is made not on the dystopia. The tech, the approach with meritocracy, that's made with an actual, like, non-dystopian society. With floating dates, yeah, I've heard doing date math in code is not pleasant. Um, because of how you're effectively holding the value. It's an object more than a number. And for those not familiar with coding, um, essentially it's the issue of 10 plus 3 is 13. But if you were to say have the 10th through the 13th off, like if you were requesting time off, that's requesting 4 days off because it's the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, and the 13th. It's 4 objects, so to speak. And the reason why this works mathematically is when you are working with addition and subtracting, you're kind of going by the values in between. You're basically saying there are 3 changes. It is changing from 10 to 11, from 11 to 12, and from 12 to 13. There are 3 changes, 3 additions. But when you're working with dates, you're including the objects that exist. So there are 4 spots to work with. And when you're coding with dates, you have to work with those objects, even though you're typing it in an addition, subtraction, transitional format. It makes it fun. And YS can correct me if I'm wrong on any of that. Coffee. Plus, I had a buffer showing the images 3 days before and 2 days after the holiday. The project grew as I went along. Yeah. Yeah. Hang on. Dreams, ideologies, and as their own aspirations, ideologies, and vices. They are expected to pursue them in a manner beneficial to Aeteria's needs and to uphold the noble life, the nobly productive lifestyle of an Aeterian while doing so. uh, it was Shift Alt F. Yes, Shift Alt F. Well, I will have to get around looking into streamer bot and getting into the C library to put in some stuff because I would like to do some direct customization. Inevitably, the problem though is it really is just me. I have no editors. I have no full-time moderators. Um, Everything I do, like many small streamers, is entirely my own operation. And that can limit how much I can get done in a day. I only have so many spoons. Sadly. But hopefully over time I can build up the spoons and get more done. One can only hope. Just watch a few videos. It's the custom ideas it'll do you in. Yeah. No, I'm sure. Like I'm sure I won't be hard for like the template ones. I'm talking like I want to get into custom ideas at some point. But I also want to get into the more template ones as well. Like I want to expand and add onto my streams to get them more quality. But I also want to learn how to be like really in the weeds custom. I want to get to the point where I'm not just working on upper level coding. I want to go deep. I want to dive down the iceberg and find myself amongst the weeds. Because why not? You know? It's cool stuff, honestly. And I want to be able to, you know, just enjoy it. Enjoy learning more. Ugh. I might not make an hour, honestly. I am so mentally out of it. No, I know that's what you said. I thought that was how my reply was worded. Where like the templates help you customize it, and using the templates isn't hard. There are some videos, some other aspects of it. There's code made for you, is what you're saying, with Streambot, that's already there. But the language, the language of StreamerBot as you said, is C sharp. And if you want to make your own custom raw code, you have to know how to do that in C sharp. And that is a low level slash high difficulty coding language because you're going lower into like the essence of computer function in that language because of C sharp. Wait, where? Culture, main character, culture. There we go. Yes, I use OBS. I do not use Streamlabs. I am an OBS main. Oh, StreamerBot is the backend to OBS. Nice. Okay, that'll be helpful. So I already have it built in. Cool. No, its code is passed to OBS. Oh, okay. So I work in StreamerBot, and then that code is passed to OBS, which is then okay. Okay, I get you now. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Actually, let's. Oh, bollocks. Shift Alt F. And cut that. Not sure why you are over there. Paste. Why is there a break here? Oh, because of the format. Excuse me. You have most things automatic on your stream so you can write. Um, I take it you do writing streams then. I have a lot that's automated for my streams. Um, there's a lot more I'd like to automate. But yeah, like I have auto mods. I have um some auto commands. I do want to have my next thing I want to get set up is an auto shout out system. And I tried to automate to a degree my raid. Like for example, if I type in raid, I get my common one, and I had once tried to do, I think sub raid was the other code, but it didn't really work out because it didn't have, like, it couldn't get the authority um to utilize, so I think I deleted that. So yeah, yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, my brain is really fuzzy, so I'm not really holding dialogue too well for what I'm trying to say. But there is more I want to automate. There's a lot I don't really know how to automate. Like for example, I've not used StreamerBot, but I do feel like I can mainly just focus on what I'm doing for the stream, which is nice. Um, on that end, I've got things pretty well streamlined, I would say, and I'm happy with that. Um, have to provide approximately the rest of the time in pursuit of ambition, personal development. For most, this was around 25 to 35 hours a week. And around the same there. Personal, with the remainder spent on entertainment. Shift Alt F. Pursuits. Save. Snooze that ad break because I'm not gonna be. Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna make sure I'm followed. So that, yeah, I will follow now. There we go. When you go live, I will see it and I will check in. Speaking of, I'm not sure if you've read along at all, but what do you think so far? I'll try to give a brief synopsis. This is really just world building right now. I've fallen into a pitfall in the past where I try to write the story before I've really figured out the plot I want to go with. I have a rough idea in mind, and I had at the time hoped to settle into it by kind of feeling out what the characters were as I wrote them. But it didn't really work out properly because I was basically world building and plot building at the same time. And I'm sure some people can do that, but it wasn't working for me. So here, I'm just world building. I'm just creating the universe, the characters, and like the cultures and motivations of each faction before I even start the plot. And once I kind of know my broad theme, my macro characters being the factions and their cultures, I believe that it'll be a lot more straightforward for me to determine the main plot I want to go with and its nuances. Um, for this one, it is a dystopian fiction where Aeteria is fighting an existential battle with a few different species. I don't think all of them are going to be antagonistic. There might be one that's more of like a neutral party. But the symbiotes are going to be antagonistic. Kind of zombie themed, kind of not. They're still a work in progress in my head. The I don't know what I called them. All right, so humans, and then it was Kuthians, Voidborn. Would probably be the Voidborn. Also, why aren't these indented? Dang it, I must have missed them. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Oh. Dang it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2. Let's make sure I get all of the title fours this time ruined. And there. Okay. I might change that name, but the Voidborn are going to be kind of daemonic, kind of not. They're going to be the Eldritch Horror species, effectively. So the symbiotes are going to be kind of zombie-ish, kind of hive-ish. Not really, but that would be the closest comparison off the top of my head. The Voidborn is Eldridgian type of thing, and the Kuthians are going to be kind of like a rival faction. So they're not going to be as antagonistic, but they're going to be definitely seen in terms of suspicion. Uh, so I'm writing this in a website format, and I'll probably, once I get some CSS done, put it out in a website format for my own. But I'm sure I'll put it out once I get to the point. This is world building right now, so I'm not really going to publish my world building. It'll be there on my website for like my own use and for people who want to see it for like lore backdrops, type of thing. But for the actual chapters, those would probably be put up on the website with this and on some other platforms. It would probably be a combination. And I'm going to be narrating them as well, the chapters, the actual ones, for my YouTube channel when I get around to that. Because I need to get the world building done first. Man, my head hurts. In wartime, however, every citizen, it is expected to contribute their time, energy, and productivity outside the war efforts. In an existential war like the one Aeteria snooze currently experiences, citizens have optimized their lifestyle to work 16 hours a day, taking a day off once every 10, and having 4 hours entertainment, 4 hours sleep. This is considered the maximum healthy limits of what the human body can do under ambrosia. Shift Alt F. Yeah. Man, I'm tired. I cannot seem to focus today. I don't know why. I feel like I got sleep. Wait a minute. Wait, I just fixed these, didn't I? Oh no. The formatting. No. That sucks. Alright, well, I'm not going to keep redoing it. That sucks. I do not like that it reformats it all back, including my classes. That's so annoying. Oh well. I had them all indented perfectly. Yeah, I think my brain's kind of shot. I'm gonna call it here today. I'm gonna call it early. Spend an hour. Okay, so let's look for someone to raid. I know who we can raid today. And we already have the raid message up, so I'm just gonna grab that. And we are going to raid Angstasy. Alright, everyone, thank you so very much for tuning in. I hope you all have an amazing day. For those who do watch on YouTube, I welcome you to make number go up. And you all stay awesome. Peace out.